Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for December 10th. December 10th is the 344th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 345th in leap years, with 21 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is psychogenic. Psychogenic is an adjective that means originating in the mind, attributable to psychological or emotional factors. This word comes to us from Greek, words that mean mind, and producing, as in produced by the mind. First known use of the word psychogenic is in 1915. Psychogenic. On this day in 1864, Union General William T. Sherman completed his march to the sea when he arrived in front of Savannah, Georgia. Since mid-November of that year, Sherman's army had been sweeping from Atlanta across the state to the south and east towards Savannah, one of the last Confederate seaports still unoccupied by Union forces. Along the way, Sherman destroyed farms and railroads, burned storehouses, and fed his army off the land. In his own words, Sherman intended to make Georgia howl, a plan that was approved by President Abraham Lincoln and Ulysses S. Grant, General-in-Chief of the Union armies. In 1869, Wyoming granted women the vote. I think we talked about this earlier. They kind of preempted the East on that. 1901, the first Nobel Prizes were awarded. This took place in Stockholm, Sweden, in the fields of physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, and peace. The ceremony came on the 5th anniversary of the death of Alfred Nobel, the Swedish inventor of dynamite and other high explosives. In his will, Nobel directed that the bulk of his vast fortune be placed in a fund in which the interest would be annually distributed in the form of prizes to those who, during the preceding year, shall have conferred the greatest benefit on mankind. 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt won the Nobel Peace Prize for his role in the mediation of the Russo-Japanese War, becoming the first American to win a Nobel Prize. In 1915, Ford built its 1 millionth car, rolled off the assembly line at the River Rouge plant in Detroit. In 1917, the Red Cross was awarded a Nobel Peace Prize. After 3 years of war during which there had been no Nobel Peace Prize awarded, the Norwegian Nobel Committee awarded the 1917 prize to the International Committee of the Red Cross. Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys was composed by Brian Wilson and Mike Love. Released in October of 1966, Good Vibrations is notable for complex soundscapes, episodic structure, and amazing harmonies. It was one of the most expensive singles ever recorded. It's been termed a pocket symphony and acclaimed as one of the most important works of the rock era. A complex and beautiful piece of music, Good Vibrations by the Beach Boys reached number 1 on December 10th, 1966. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.